So what's up everybody, I'm back today with a brand new Farming Simulator 2015 video, and today we are taking a look at three new tractors right here I just found while randomly scrolling around on one of the Farming Simulator websites that I use. And I found a new dump truck, this new Kenworth right here, this new Peterbilt, and this nice massive this thing has a huge sleeper on it, but it's a 10 by 10 semi. It's got Brazil plates on it. Okay. It's an all-American long hood Peterbilt. So it's got an interesting grill on the front. I don't know why it would have Brazil plates. It's an American truck. I mean, it's got the American body style. That's what I think of American semi. I think of that kind of body style. But let's go actually go ahead and take a look at these vehicles. Right here we have the TW30, the dump truck, which is the Kenworth T440, the Ford 846, that massive thing. Ignore the dog barking in the background. And then we have the John Deere 3135, which is actually in beta, so it may have some problems. I don't know yet. Then we have the Kenworth W900l day cab. Then we have the Pete Rebel. I have both of these trucks installed, but that bigger one, I don't like this truck. This one right here in this picture. I spawned it in because I didn't know the difference between both of these. They both have the same picture and the name and same price, but it'll show up as this in the store. So I don't have the download link to this one, or I would include it in this video. It's got the very nice Rebel flag on the front, Confederate flag, which would be fun flying on a truck. Then we got the Peterbilt 379. Where did... oh yeah, here's that Kenworth day cab. So this is one of these two are the 10 by 10s, but both of them are pretty much the same price and everything in the name. So let's go ahead and start out with this Ford TW30. I really like these old Ford tractors. They're really nice. Ford, obviously, an American brand. Love Ford trucks and tractors and their vehicles. It looks like it has duct tape over the air filter. But let's go ahead and see how this thing handles, and let's actually turn this volume down a little bit. I like to keep it low just so my voice still is louder than the vehicles, because then you can obviously hear my voice a little better. But we got a top speed of 26, and the visibility is kind of impaired with this air filter and the stack on the front, but obviously that's how some old tractors were, so I'm not going to complain about that. Does it have a rotating drive shaft on the bottom? Yeah, the drive shaft does rotate. Yeah, there you can see it a little bit. Oh, that's cool. It's a nice feature. Very nice handling. I think I will use this tractor on another map that I have that I've been playing on. It's the Nebraska map, which that needs to be fixed. A bunch of the points on their map, like to sell eggs and wool, there's nothing actually there, so that would be nice to get that fixed, because I like that map a lot. I like the big farm. So right here we have the Ford 846 versatile, whatever. Basic interior. The other one was pretty much basic too. Looks like speakers right here. We got obviously a wide field of view in the back. Massive front hood. That's just how these old Ford tractors were, well, at least this style. Looks like we got another top speed of 26. Decent at handling. I feel like this would have a massive amount of power. Let's actually check that. How much horsepower does this have? This has... doesn't say. This one has 193, so it's pretty good for one of those little tractors. Let's go ahead and turn around. Okay. It does have a little bit of rust on the muffler right there, and the exhaust, but that's to be expected. I like that, how that's added. Drive shaft in the middle does not turn. It's got the articulating center. It's got like a normal hitch on the back for those kind of attachments, and then it's got a 3-point. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, it does have a beacon on the top. That's nice to have. Oh, wrong tractor. I meant to go over here, and right here we've got the John Deere 3135. Once again, beta. So, yeah. I've never seen this tractor before, so I don't know how accurate the cab is, but I think that's weird how the front windshield's like that. But I still think I might use it. Does it have any... Okay, the sound for this tractor is very faint. Does go back and... Whoa, geez, yeah, it's terrible at handling so far. Looks like it's got a top speed of 22 mile an hour. I like how it shakes like this, like the real suspension flex, but as you see, we did spin out. So let's try and make this turn. I mean, it's not absolutely unmanageable, but I think that would be kind of annoying after a little while. You can kind of counter steer the other way a little bit, but I think it would be kind of manageable. The light for the beacon's actually a little bit off, so that's something that needs to be fixed. Once again, this is beta, so it's got the 3-point on the back. No, it actually doesn't. What kind of hitch is that? It's got that normal hitch for those kind of things. It's got the PTO hookup, but it doesn't have the top of like a 3-point. Does this have a front end loader bracket on the front? Let's actually check that. I didn't notice that. Let's plug in this Stoll front end loader bracket. Cab is pretty much basic. Yeah. Let's go ahead and drive over to this. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It's interesting. Let's actually wonder if that was maybe part of the mod. No, that is not it. That's not it. Oh, by the way, I found these mods that were supposed to be in the construction video, but found them finally. So maybe those weren't, maybe, I don't know, maybe that will be implemented with the full version of this mod. It did say beta on the website, so maybe this has some opportunities to make a very nice tractor. And right here we have the Kenworth, which one was this? It's like the T440, yep. Pretty cool truck. You can see, looks to be like big yellow cat engine. I don't know what Peterbilt uses. It's got Bridgestone tires on it, fuel tanks, spare tire right here. Pretty close to the cab. It's got the triaxle. You can put that down. You got the, what's that thing called? A pintle hitch or something like that? Never remember that one. But it's got a cover that closes, which is nice. Obviously the triaxle, you can put it down, and I don't know what that X is. Oh, it's to actually dump the bed. I love that. Oh, that's cool. I have a couple of dump trucks that are like that, but I would show them, but I can't remember where I downloaded them. So I mean, the piston, I mean, the big thing that just went up, that big silver thing that raises the bed, it kind of looks unrealistic, but I like how you can manually dump the loads, so it's interesting. It's a pretty good cab. I mean, it's pretty good for what it could be. I mean, it could be way worse. The steering wheel could not even work. The gauges work. That's nice. It'd be nice if the mirrors worked up there. Well, just that one mirror. So we got a top speed of 40 miles an hour. We have, it looks like 2 beacons on top of those big mirrors, normal mirrors. Got the nice Kenworth logo and the hood ornament on the front, which I didn't notice. We've got the CB radio up there. We got whatever that is. Got some compartments, shift knob. Yeah, just very nice. So let's go ahead and put that triaxle. Oh, okay. I thought the game was going to crash, but nope, turns out it didn't. So I actually think I'll just leave. No, I'll just put the triaxle up. I do like that triaxle. I think it's an interesting addition how you can raise and lower it. There's a bunch of dump trucks that are like that, but I just thought I'd say that because I've never recorded a video on the other ones. Looks like it's got like a slight sunshade to it, how it's, whoa, semi-tinted, but it's still pretty nice. Detail on the doors is pretty good. Switches are pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of the Kenworth. Is that a Kenworth? Yeah, no, Freightliner. Wait, what? It says Freightliner on the front, but it says Freightliner here, but it says I don't know. So here we've got the Kenworth. Which one is this? I cannot remember. Kenworth W900l day cab. It's got an engine brake. That's interesting. Oh, you can actually move the hookup on the back, kind of center it on the axles, and then different size trailers, I guess. So let's go ahead and actually spawn in the, which ones am I going to get? Maybe they're under here. No, let's not get those. I'm looking for those flatbeds that I typically use, or the big white box trailers. Yeah, let's get those big white box trailers. Great. Where are they though? Maybe they're under. They're not under tippers, are they? Yeah, here they are. Let's get the triaxle. I like that one. That's my favorite. Okay, so this is when you can move the big fifth wheel. That's when that comes in handy. Let's just put the engine brake on. Great. It froze and the game crashed, of course. So the game actually crashed when I hooked up to that white trailer, so I'm not gonna do that with this truck. Or maybe I shouldn't do it with the other trucks either. So let's yeah, last time I saved when I changed the volume, I guess that's where I was parked. So let's it's got an inverted camera. That's interesting. There's supposed to be a shift knob there or something, but you can't see it. Not holding the steering wheel. I like how you can actually see the hands. Wheel does not turn. It's got an inverted camera. Let's see. It's kind of difficult. I mean, the interior is okay. The textures aren't the greatest. Got some cup holders. Got the CB up here. It's got the nice big bug deflector on the front, looks like. Very nice truck. I think I like it so far. And yeah, it's pretty much a basic day cab, and I like how you can actually move the hitch on the back. I did not mean to run into that, but I wasn't paying attention enough, so that's kind of what happens. Does this have warning lights, hazard lights? No, it does not. So it does kind of shake when you turn. I actually have the engine brake on, so Yeah, they did add some sound effects for the engine brake, which is always good to see. It does leave a path on the gravel, so it does leave tire tracks. Let's actually go ahead and just pull this back over here. This is actually a dual axle, and this Peterbilt day cab right here, whichever one this is, let's actually get the name for it. We've got the Peterbilt 379 day cab. It doesn't say day cab, but obviously it is a day cab. It's got the tri-axle, which is interesting. I like that so far. It's got 4 mud flaps on the back. So let's go ahead and hop in. Ooh, don't really like the camera angle. I typically don't use vehicles that have this kind of camera angle, but I think that I kind of like this. It has rear load lights, but I can't turn those on because my recording software is set up for keypad or numpad 5 or keypad 5. My recording software hotkey for Fraps, I'm using Fraps right now instead of mirrorless action, which sometimes I kind of use. Well, I use both of them. Mirrorless action for spin tires, and Fraps for anything else typically. I just compress the videos. Fraps is so much easier, but mirrorless action has way more stuff you can do with it. So we've got parking lights. Ooh, wow, yeah, nice light bar on the top and everything. Wow, all the lights do work. It's a lot of lights. It's got the engine brake, so let's see this. Yep, it does have the engine brake noises. I put the tri-axle down. Steering wheel is kind of in the... Okay, the steering column's right there with the knob, and then we've got the steering wheel in the dashboard, and the shifter. Obviously, all these are just basic. Seats are decent. I mean, pretty good for what they are. It's got the nice big sunshade on the top. It's got the elongated hood, like it's got the long hood Peterbilt style. One single cup holder, any CB radio. Yeah, there's the CB up top. But pretty much basic interior. So we do have hazard lights. Let's go ahead and push this off the road so there's not all this traffic. Okay, apparently that is not solid on the back of this truck. So let's and see how this accelerates. It's got a top speed of 111. Pretty good. It doesn't turn on a dime, obviously, like going that fast. I mean, I tried turning onto this road, see how it handled on fast turns. Not good because it slid, but that's to be expected. So run a full throttle down this road. Got up to 66. Go ahead and I just ran that guy over big time. Go ahead and turn around. I'm not gonna drive in cab. I think if I planned on using this, I would probably drive interior cab because I don't like, even though the interior isn't the greatest, but I don't like the camera angle for this outside camera. I don't know why, I just don't like how it looks. So I'd probably use the interior, but I really like this truck so far. Gate, are you gonna open? There we go. Sometimes that gate does have a little bit of trouble opening with some trucks. So that was a really nice truck. I really like that one. So now we have the Peterbilt 10x10. It's got a massive sleeper on it. Some compartments on the back. Obviously the hitch, and pretty much a patio on the back. It looks like. Pretty good at turning so far. Whoa, the interior is awesome. I really like this interior. Jeez, speakers on the doors. So we got the CB up here. Yep, CB speaker, CB radio. No, that's not the CB. There's the CB radio. Oh, I got the gear shift right there. We got the radio, gauges. Oh, the gauges do work. Apparently it's 68 degrees outside, according to the dash. I'm gonna open up. Okay, the other truck that's similar to this also had that trouble, but it would just drive straight through the gate. So, guess we're gonna have to park something over here to open up the gate. Yep. Okay, so I really like this truck. Actually, let's go ahead and save this just so I don't have to really move this vehicle again. But let's go ahead and get a trailer. Let's go ahead and get this massive triaxle right here. I hope the game does not crash. I really hope it doesn't. So, oh yeah, look at this combo. Massive Peterbilt with a massive triaxle trailer. Looks like it's got a top speed of 95 miles an hour. Very nice handling. I really like this truck for the size of what it actually is. Oh yeah, I really like this truck. Let's go ahead and turn right here. Very large turning radius, obviously. The one thing I don't like is the tires on the rear. I would love to have those as dually wheels, like the semi-dualies. So, I think that would be really cool. Let's just go ahead and pull over here, get a good look at this truck. That is awesome. I figured we were going to be able to turn around right there, but looks like we're not going to be able to. This truck is huge. Let's see if we... Nah, pretty much just jackknife. Let's go around the block. I really like this truck. It's got the Peterbilt hood ornament. Does it have anything? Oh, no, it actually does not have anything special. That's actually just the trailer. Yeah, pretty much just the trailer. I meant to turn here because the things over there, the shop. So I think out of all these mods, this is surprisingly my favorite. I didn't think I was gonna like this one very much. I really like this truck. It's a massive truck, but it's got the power, and I really like this truck. I've got a couple trailers that I haven't showed on the showcase. That's why I didn't choose those, or I would have thrown some heavy equipment like this massive tractor right here on it. But I haven't showcased those, and if I find the download links, I will showcase them. But I obviously don't, or I would have spawned those in. But out of all these, I think this is actually my favorite. And then this little Peterbilt right here. Out of actually the trucks, my favorite would be this one and this one. This out of my favorite out of all the trucks. This one would be the third for my favorite for the trucks, only because it crashed my game with this trailer. But I really like how you can actually move the hitch on the back. This Kenworth, this Kenworth Freightliner mix. It says Kenworth in the shop and then Freightliner on the front. But this dump truck is right in the last for the trucks, just because obviously there's not very many uses you can use a dump truck for. I mean, I've got other seed trailers that would work a whole lot easier and bigger. I still think it's a pretty good truck. And out of these tractors, that blue one over there is my favorite. Just because I like smaller tractors, but big tractors are still my favorite. This would be the second, that would be the third, only because I think the window on the top is kind of weird. I don't know anything about this kind of tractor. I've never heard of this tractor, never seen this model tractor. I wish the front loader brackets worked, and otherwise I like this tractor. It's pretty close second, third. I kind of think, oh, you can see the exhaust manifold. But yeah, thank you guys for, well, once again, all these download links are in the description below. The trailer and the trucks that go with that were in a previous video, so go check that out. Yeah, so while you're down in the description below downloading these, which I highly suggest downloading these mods. Go ahead and drop a like and a comment, always appreciated, and also subscribe. Just take a couple seconds out of your day to hit that subscribe button, always appreciated. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to y'all later.